See, when the sannyasa is given, then the Swami title is given. Swami, as I was given the name, my name was actually already good enough, so my guru never changed my name, which it happens after the sannyasa. The only thing is that the Swami word was affixed to my name, so that's it. Now, what is Swami word? Swami word means not just owner. In Hindi language, it would be owner, like who is Swami of this house? Who is the owner of this house? So what does the Swami mean? Swami doesn't mean owner. Swami means the one who has realized self. Swa-amini. Swami. One who has realized the self is a Swami. And once you have realized who you are in your divinity, once you have seen who you are in actuality, then what happens? Then this happens that God, who seems so distant and foreign to you, becomes yourself, is yourself, is you. So we can say the one who has realized self can be also called the one who has realized God. So once you have realized God and whole world is yours, in a way, then you are owner of this whole world. If I am separate from God and this world and the people, then I am just a small entity. But if this individual self is dissolved, what is left is behind the divine self, and that divine self is God, and this whole world is owned by who? And when you have realized, Aham Brahmasmi, I am that, then you are the owner of this whole world. And that is why a realized person is so free of any barriers or limitation or pain or agony or misery or loss, because when you own everything, then days are yours and the nights are yours too. The spring is yours and summer and winters is yours too. And fall is so beautiful. People cry, get gloomy, get in depression when they see fall. The leaves are falling and their mind is falling. वृक्षों से जब सब पत्ते गिर जाते हैं ना, तो लोग कहते हैं बड़ी उदासी छा गई है, क्योंकि पत्ता ही कोई नहीं रह गया ऊपर. ये पत्ते गिरे कि तेरा मन गिर गया है. But the truth is, when all the leaves fall, the trees look naked and they look beautiful. When a dark night comes, it looks beautiful. In Tantra, it is said that there is one of the technique of dhyana is that you do trataka on darkness, not on light. Usually when I say do trataka, it is on the flame. But in Tantra, Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, there is a technique where you need to meditate, focus your gaze onto darkness. Now to see the darkness, you have to go away from the cities where there is no artificial light. This electricity light is an artificial light. So the yogi would go into a cave where there is no light coming. We were in Badrinath this year. We went to see a gufa, a cave, and the cave was of Rishi Vedavyasa, where he lived and wrote all the great scriptures. The entry to that cave was so small. Now, although they have created a little larger opening, but still you have to bow down. At least you have to reduce your height to 3 feet. then only you can crawl inside. And that opening is a bigger opening now. When Rishi Vedavyasa lived in that cave, it had much, much smaller opening. Once you are in that cave, there is no window. There is no window. And it was so cool inside. It's a black rock cave. And it was so quiet. And it was so full of energy. It was so filled with the light, not visible to your eyes, but it was so vibrant cave. Now, why would a yogi go into a cave where there is no chance of even sun ray to go in? There are certain caves like that too. Because in that pitch darkness, they are going to do these meditations where you fix your gaze onto the darkness. Now, it's very odd. And I am touching into something which is very grave and deep and very serious. Not everybody can do that. You are scared of the darkness which is outside your house. And sometime inside your own, basements or something, people are so scared, they can't go out. So a yogi prepares himself in certain ways, like living alone in a hut outside the cities or a village, being alone there. Then they would move on to a graveyard in a cremation ground. Then they would live there. One of my friend, Swami Kevalyananda, Bengali Swami, he lived in a cremation grounds for good 16 years. And this place was like a small island on Ganges. So he with his guru lived there for 16 years. One time I was asking, I said, well, you have lived so long. Did you see any chudail or a bhutani over there? He said, no. I had somebody with me. So she asked, weren't you scared? Swami Kevalyananda said, yes, we used to get scared, but not at night time, but in the daytime when the humans would come. Because humans would come and they would steal our dal chawal, rice, lentils and utensils sometimes. So we were more scared of the humans, but not scared of any ghosts or something because they never came to us and I haven't ever seen them. A lot of snakes were there. These snakes never bit us. They would sometimes crawl. They would just go like this. And beautiful snakes. And they said we would enjoy when they would slither on the body. It's okay. It's okay. We would feel he's massaging us. Free. Free massage. Because most of the snakes are not poisonous. You are scared, hence you die of your own scare. It's just few. Scorpion and some of those. The cobra is the deadliest one. And there are some other rattlesnakes. Some of them are very poisonous. Not all snakes. So they would live in those places, do their trataka there. And see, I am being so good to you. You are sitting in a beautiful hall. No snakes, no darkness, chandeliers, air conditioned, well protected, no mosquito, no flies. And here I can't meditate, you need a slap now. So a yogi would train himself to meditate on the darkness in caves. After progression from their room to hutment to a cremation ground, and then finally they would move into these caves. One who can do that successfully tears down all veils of fears, not only from the subconscious mind, but also from the unconscious mind. And this person becomes fearless. Your dhyana takes you to those zones where you are transcending the body and you can see your own body, and then you know I am not body. Hence, if the death happens, much before the actual death happens, the yogi has experienced himself away and distant and separated from the body. Hence, there is no fear of death left. छोटे बच्चों को भी, ऑरलैंडो में कुछ बच्चे मुझे मिलने आए, तो एक बच्चा कहता है कि हमारे पापा ने, वो भूतों की बात शुरू हो गई, वो कहते भूत होते नहीं होते, मैं कहा बिल्कुल नहीं होते भूत। तो वो बच्ची कहती है कि लो, हमको तो हमारी मासी ने बोला, बुआ ने बोला भूत होते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे होते हैं, मैं तो डर गई थी बड़ी जोर से। आप कहते हो भूत ही नहीं होते, मैंने बिल्कुल भूत नहीं होते, और अगर तुम सुमिरन करोगे, अगर होते भी हैं तो वो तुम्हारे पास कभी नहीं आ सकते, क्योंकि तुम तो बहुत स्ट्रांग हो जाओगे। उसका एक भाई था साथ में, वो कहता है बहुत सीरियस होकर के वो मुझे कहता है, मेरे पापा ने मुझको बेवकूफ़ी बनाया इतने सालों। वो हमेशा कहता था भूत आएगा पकड़ लेगा, भूत आएगा पकड़ लेगा, भूत आएगा, और कुछ भी नहीं करो तो बोलते थे भूत आ जाएगा पकड़ लेगा, ये काम करो। कह रहे जैसे मुझे वो डराते रहे हैं, अब कहते मेरे छोटे भाई को डराते रहते सारा समय। कहता अब जाके बताता हूं उनको। This is so bad. The parents use the stick of fear to instill discipline in their small kids by saying a ghost would come, or in Punjabi homes they would say there is a Mahabali sitting in the darkness, she will eat you up. And the child is scared to go into that dark corner because there is some wild cat who is going to eat. And then the child grows, and then the child knows there is no cat. And the mama didn't know that the child knows. And mama said, if you don't listen to me, that cat is going to eat you up. And the child said, okay, let's go. Enough is enough. Let's face the cat. I'm going to bell the cat today. I am going to kill the cat. Let's go. Now, mama was in a big fixated problem. There is nobody in that room. So death is like Mahabali. Death is like that cat. Death is like that ghost from whom you are so scared. But dhyana teaches you this, to know and face the fears of your own. The ghost is none other than your own fear, which is lurking in your mind. If you have dealt with your fear, there is no ghost then. If you are weak in body, then the viruses and bacteria will attack you and make you sick. But if you have a strong immunity, then the viruses and bacteria cannot harm you. Right? So if we are strong in our mind, then the fear, virus, and insecurity bacteria cannot bite you, cannot make you sick. हमारी जो दुनिया पर पकड़ है, चीज़ों पर जो हमारी पकड़ है, वो पकड़ हमको बहुत तकलीफ देती है। जरा पकड़ ढीली छोड़ो, तुम आज़ाद हो जाओगे, और चीज़ों का तो जो होना है वो होगा, और बंदों का जो होना है तो होगा, और बंदी का जो होना है वो तो होगा, तुम उसे रोक नहीं सकते हो। See, this beautiful bhajan which I was singing, Swami Brahmanand says this whole world is like a dream. You are seeing a dream. Now in your dream, if you become rich, you are not boastful when you wake up. Oh, I was rich in my dream. And people would say, yes, in your dreams. If you have a scary dream, if you have a nightmare, you say in a dream somebody died whom you loved, that person has died, and you woke up crying, and then you see, oh, person is very much alive, and then you tell the person, oh, in my dream you died. And in Indians, we are so brave. We say, whosoever we see dead in a dream will live long. And wife said, how come I have seen my husband dead in my dream? Now he will live long. And then she asked her husband, have you seen me dead in your dream? So every morning she would ask her husband, have you seen me dead in the dream? He said, no. Oh, that is not good. And she's grumbling and quarreling and fighting. You will live long and not me. Control. Control should not be for somebody. Control should be for our own mind. Now, in any given situation, there is a possibility that you should be angry and fight. Somebody has broken something, somebody has said abusive word to you, somebody has stolen some of your stuff, somebody has done something bad to you. The natural response should have been of anger. And that's what people would do. But if you have a control on your mind, then you would just analyze the situation that the vase is broken, me being angry, the vase isn't going to get together back again. And this person who has said these abusive words to me, poor person must be very unhappy inside. That's why he or she has vomited these bad words onto me. And this person is sick actually. Say, if somebody is vomiting, what do? You fight with the person. What do? Help the person. Give him a paper bag if you are in a plane. Yeah? If he's vomiting, then you'll rub his back. Give him water. Okay, rinse your mouth. Do you need lemon? Do you need something? Lie down. You'll take care of that person. Right? So if somebody vomits, what should we do? What should we do? Help that person, take care of that person.